All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday out there. Today is February 20th, 2026. Let's go ahead and jump into our video, looking at the regional picture. Now, yesterday we had that big snowstorm that came through Nebraska and Iowa and even Minnesota. Places up in northeastern Minnesota ended up getting a lot of snow, and we'll get to that story in just a moment. Now, firstly, looking at the current radar picture. The only thing that we have going on, we have a few very light snow flurries up here in northeastern South Dakota, very light activity. And then down here in southwestern Nebraska, there is some lingering snow that is currently going on there. Places like McCook, Imperial, and Sidney, Nebraska, dealing with some snow. Other than that, though, our region is dry overall, and that trend is going to continue. As we head into the weekend, we are looking at a dry, cooler forecast. And look at these temperatures. They are remaining colder. Yesterday was kind of the first day of the sharply cooler temperatures compared to where we've been the past few weeks, where, we saw temperatures into the 50s and 60s. Well, now we're in the teens and 20s, so we're seeing quite a dramatic shift in the weather pattern than where we were. We're at 22 degrees in Sioux Falls. That's about 10 degrees below our average high for this time of the year, so we are significantly cooler. We're at 11 degrees in Watertown. We're at 10 in Aberdeen. We're at 22 in Chamberlain. We're at 17 in Pierre. Rapid City, we're at 25 degrees. We're at 20 in Buffalo. Into Nebraska, we are not seeing much of an improvement. It's much of the same. Teens and 20s, 24 in O'Neill, 21 in Valentine, 20 in North Platte, 18 in Grand Island, 20 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we are also very chilly. We're at 23 in Des Moines. We're at 25 in Storm Lake, 23 in Waterloo, 26 in Spencer, and 25 in Sioux City. And then up into Minnesota, we are also cold. We're at 16 in Willmar, 22 in Marshall, 25 in the cities, 22 in Rochester, and 19 in Mankato. Overall, again, teens and 20s dominating the forecast today for temperatures. So, again, we're looking at a chilly weekend, but also a dry weekend. We're going to jump to the models here. Let's go ahead and look firstly at the Euro. All right, so this gives us a picture of what we can expect here for any kind of systems over the next several days. Today into tonight, again, the only thing we're watching is those light snow showers found across southwestern Nebraska. And that will continue overnight. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, that will fizzle out. And then we're looking at a dry forecast for the Midwest. I mean, really nowhere. The only exception is the Great Lakes area. Northern Michigan, Great Lakes area is seeing snow, but for everywhere else, we are dry. How about Sunday? Well, much of the same. We're going to be seeing a dry forecast once again on Sunday. It's just going to be cooler out there. It's going to be, more of a winter. It's going to have more of a winter feel out there this weekend. It's going to feel like winter temperatures, again, in the teens and 20s for most of the region. Now, as we head into next week, starting on Monday, high pressure is over the region, and as a result, we have a dry forecast. Then on Tuesday, we see a system north of us into North Dakota and then into northern Minnesota. That could cause mixed precip. Mainly snow across northern Minnesota. So places like Duluth, up towards International Falls, Grand Forks, could see, again, some more snow. But for our region, we do not have anything going on Tuesday. We are going to remain dry. How about Wednesday? Well, this is when the map starts to change. This is what we're looking at. The latest European model run shows potential for precip as we get into Wednesday of next week. So the middle of next week is a time frame we are going to be watching for precip. Looks like mixed precip here. So there could be some spots, maybe up towards Faith and Buffalo where we could see some rain, and mixed precip, from Pierre to Sioux Falls, maybe some mixed precip, maybe some sleet, maybe some freezing rain, and then snow on the northern end of the system. Aberdeen up into North Dakota could see some snow, and into Minnesota as well on Wednesday. And then also the Black Hills region could also see snow as well. And so that's going to be something we're going to keep a close eye on for Wednesday, as a low pressure system moves across the region that could cause a system middle of next week. So that is what we're currently looking at here. This is the time to just, start to be prepared. And the weather is going, this system outlook is going to change, and the exact details, exact locations, exact accumulation of any precip is yet to be determined, as it is still too far out for exact amounts. But at this time, we are looking at a potential system in the middle part of next week. So now, using Pivotal Weather, as we take a look at the latest European model run, this is the temperature outlook. Today, again, a colder day from where we've been the last few weeks. We're going to be seeing, again, temperatures today in the teens and 20s. For tomorrow, we are looking at much of the same. We're looking at temperatures into the teens and 20s again for tomorrow. Maybe even some single digits here, in places like Watertown in the northeast part of South Dakota, maybe up into northern Minnesota. Places up there could see single digit highs as well. And then Sunday morning is going to be chilly. It's going to be a cold morning. And then for your day on Sunday, teens and 20s once again. Maybe some 30s in the far west, maybe the panhandle of Nebraska, maybe out towards Rapid City could hit 30. But Sioux Falls, we're going to be in the 20s, and single digits maybe in Minnesota again, maybe even up towards Watertown and Aberdeen, South Dakota could see single digits. Now, Monday morning looks to be another cold morning out there. You see the purple color on your screen. That is the cold Arctic air that is going to move back into our region. And by Monday, daytime highs in the teens and 20s here across Minnesota, Iowa, and eastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska as well. Now, the thing you notice on Monday, we start to see another change in the weather pattern. The difference is on Monday, we start to see warmer weather move back into the region, the western half of the region. You can see here, western Nebraska, western South Dakota, daytime highs back into the 40s to low 50s. And that is going to set a new weather pattern. As we head into next week, it does look like the weather pattern is going to change once again. And we're going to see a shift into warmer weather once again. So it does look like finishing out the month of February, as we head into next week, we are looking at a warmer temperature trend for our region. That means daytime highs back into the 40s and 50s. So that is currently what we're looking at for next week. And even into Wednesday of next week, 40s and 50s for daytime highs across the region. And then as we head into Thursday, once again, 40s and 50s. By Friday of next week, same story. So really Monday looks to be the coldest day of the week next week, as we're going to be seeing the last of the colder weather, the winter air, before we see warmer weather kick in. And so The one thing though, by next weekend, by the following weekend, we might drop a little bit in temperatures, but overall, we are looking at a warmer weather pattern for next week. So, if you like the warmer weather, if you like the spring-like temperatures, spring-like air, some of it will be returning next week. And one more thing I wanted to show you guys. This is a look at the windshield map that I haven't shown in a while. It's been about, I'd say about a month since I've brought this up. But the windshield forecast is going to be something to keep an eye on. As we head into tonight, into tomorrow morning, look at some of these windshields up here in northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota, returning to the negative teens for windshields. So we are going to see some pretty cold air back into parts of our region. It does look like Sunday morning. Look at this. We have negative teens widespread here across the region, across Iowa, Minnesota, eastern South Dakota, even Sioux Falls. You can see negative teens for morning wind chills. And then northeastern South Dakota could even see some minus 20s for morning wind chills on Sunday. And then as we head into Monday morning, we're going to see once again another cold morning. Negative teens across the region. So it does look like Monday morning will be, it looks like, the last of the really cold air. Because after that, again, starting on Tuesday, we're going to start to warm things back up. So for the next few days, though, we are going to be dealing with the wintry, colder air. But it's not going to last. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure and smash that like button if you enjoyed this. Make sure and drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts, and we love to hear from you guys. And be sure to also subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Don't want to miss any of our content over there. Now also, we have a sponsorship deal for anyone that wants to become a sponsor with us. Be sure to reach out to us, T Storm Chasers. You can reach out, phone number, Facebook, X, any of our social platforms. Be sure to reach out if you want a sponsorship deal. So thank you guys for watching.